I think you would probably be over here on the other side of this tree, based on the fact that you said you were circling around before we started.
Oh yeah,
She trying to
yeah,
say
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sorry. Speaking of my there it
That's how it
goes
does.
again.
We love that.
Oh, that's music.
Can we?
Our lovely DM is having mic issues. Our fellow compatriots,
Yes.
comrades in
Here,
D&D.
shortly.
Okay, I fixed it. Good. Okay. What's going on, guys? It's the Dragoncraft Gaming. I'm Dragoncraft, and we're here to do some Dragon Age D&D. Yeah, we're doing it Dragon Age style. I know that my mic wasn't working there for a minute. I apologize about that, technical difficulties, so we just had to go about and do it again. So, all right, we're running a little bit late today, so we're gonna do real fast introductions. Okay, Durin, why don't you go ahead, make quick introduction, please. You can make a quick plug as well as if you would like.
Oh yeah. Hey everybody, I am Eerie Lightwalker. You can also find me on my own YouTube channel. Today I am playing the character of Durin, a paladin.
All right. Trevor, go ahead.
Howdy. I'm Trevor. I play Rosencrantz Villanelle, the totally sane and normal mage. You cannot find me anywhere on the internet, and if you do, no you didn't.
All right. Manta, you're up.
I'm Manta. I play Scree, the Dwarven Grey Warden.
Nutmeg, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Nutmeg. I play Vanya, the cleric. The wonderful, the amazing.
All right, if you want to make a quick plug, you can do that real quick. Your socials.
I'm good.
Okay, all right. Excuse me. Shorty, you're up.
I play the Vishuthi or Vishoth Antiban Crow. The Vishuth is basically a Canary that wasn't raised in the Keon.
The shop, but close enough. Anyway.
Thank you.
All right. All right, cool. That is our introductions. All right, who wants to do a quick recap of what happened last session?
At the Dalish Elves, we got some new stuff. We traded for a bunch of things. Then we went wandering off, and we found somebody screaming in the woods being chased by ogres.
Okay, it's not just the Dalish Elves. It's Vanya's clan.
Sorry,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
Vanya's
true.
clan of Dalish Elves.
And we adopted a cleric.
Yep, indeed.
In fact, adopted a claim. Right now has cursed and has to deal with those consequences later.
Yeah, took all of their magic items. It's fine.
Yeah, just like totally jacked them, you know. But the thing is,
Yeah.
was you guys made some good trades for them, so. All
Freaking
right.
arm blade.
All right, so real quick, I wanted to ask before we did indeed get started. Since Crow hasn't really been showing up, does anybody want to take the time to study Helianas and figure out how harvesting and crafting works in?
So I did buy the book,
Okay.
so I can take some time and do that.
I was like, yeah,
Okay.
Eerie, I can take a look at it. We both have it.
All right, sweet. All right, that works for me. All right, so now we are going to get into the combat. We have the turn order here, and it looks like a couple of the ogres are going first.
Indeed.
Unfortunately.
Ogre number green is up first.
So should I
Alright.
have, is it bomb? I think it's just battle music, right?
Who? What?
Battle
is it just
music,
battle,
yes.
battle music? Okay,
Yeah, battle music. Yeah, that's fine. All right.
there you go.
All right, sweet. All right.
Also, the citizen, is she still in Durin range?
Yeah,
Yes.
she is within arm's reach of me.
Yeah, if you want to put like just a random citizen there next to Durin, that would be good.
She's already there.
I don't see her. Holy shit. Why do I
You
not?
gotta
see
zoom
her?
in, man.
Oh, she's blending
big map.
into the grass. That's why I did not see her. All right. Okay, now I see her. I just had to zoom in a little bit there. Okay, I see her. Cool. All right, I can give her a quick little turn. If you want to make her accessible to me, I can give her a quick little roll for her initiative.
I just put her at the end, but we can give her
Yeah.
her own initiative.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll do that real quick. Yeah. She rolled an 8 anyway, so...
Hey, she gets to go before some people that way.
Yeah, there we go. She moves up a little bit in the turn order.
You can bravely retreat.
All right.
Well, that is kind
Tactical
of
withdrawal.
That's
Brave, brave,
the
brave.
man from the tall man in armor be the one to take the hits instead of the unarmored civilian. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. All right, here we go. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. So the Darkspawn, they have a movement of. Let me double check that movement real quick. 40 feet. Okay. They have a movement of 40 feet. So this one's gonna move up.
Green is the first one.
Oh, green. I thought it was. Oh, wait, no. Yep. You are indeed correct. This one is green, isn't it? This
The
one.
middle one is
Yeah.
green, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so let me measure that out. 40 feet. There's the ruler. Okay. Alright, that's as far as he can get. In the very... Alright,
Unless
cool.
they
He can
choose-
get up to there. He can get up to right about there. So... Oh, now I should go back to the pointer so that way I can actually move him. Alright. He can get up to about... here, I think.
Yep.
Heading towards this guy.
Yeah, now that I'm shining like a beacon in the night.
Yeah.
All
All right. I don't think he could do anything else. Does he have any ranged attacks? Let me double check his moves.
You can always dash.
Oh, he could throw a rock. He's gonna throw a rock
Yeah.
at you.
I do remember that about these buggers. They throw rocks.
And to
Yeah.
double check, he's actually throwing it at me.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is annoying.
Yeah. The thing is, though, is that yeah. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna reveal anything. I'm not gonna reveal anything. So, I will say that he has possibly a very high chance of hitting you, Durin. That's all I'm gonna
Well,
say.
I was saying, because if he was aiming for the woman, I would try to do something to make sure it hit me instead of her.
All right. He's going to throw a rock at you. It is a... Oh, wow. He rolled really low. Even with a plus 11, he rolled really low. Shit.
So that looks like a 19 to hit then?
No,
God.
yeah, 15 plus 11. No, it's 4 plus 11, literally, what it says on the die. I'm using certain moves that I have on this character sheet because it has the pluses that I need. So rather than trying to math it out myself, I'm just hitting these. So the Vampiric Touch, don't pay attention to that. Just pay attention to the dice roll, which is what it is for the rock throw.
Pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
So 8 plus 11 would be 19. It misses.
4 plus 11
It's 4 plus 11.
is 15.
15.
And even worse miss.
Oh, either way, still misses.
Yeah, so that one misses. Yeah, that's going to be his turn. That's all he can really do.
That brings us to Durin.
Durin, you're up.
Okay. I move forward up to him and go, I've seen better. And I'm going to take my 2 attacks.
All right, go for it.
I'm assuming that a 29 and a 38 hit.
Yep, both of those will hit. So, what if for the sake of Vanya, with her being the first, with her seeing this for the first time, what does this hammer look like that you're using?
It is an enormous wooden maul that also has silverite like embedded into the wood. So it was clearly designed for destroying Darkspawn. I'm also pumping a smite into that.
Okay.
I am saving my third level slots though, in case I need them later.
I'm gonna sip on my coffee.
And it's going to be a shining smite.
Okie dokie.
So let's see, what was my total there? So that's 32 plus another 10 is 42 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And it is now shining in. It is also shining in bright light, and whoever attacks it next has advantage on their attack roll.
All right. Cool. All right. Is that your turn?
It is.
All right. At the end of your turn, I would like you to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, of course. That is a 15.
You met the DC exactly. Good, good. You are able to resist the pull of your new weapon again. You're able to resist the pull for you to make you use it. So, good job.
Sehr gut, ja.
All right. All right, so now we're moving on. Who's next after Durin?
Red.
Red over here?
The red ogre.
All right. So, he is going to... He's got the 40 feet of movement as well. Let's see. He's going to move up there. Okay. You got about here, I think. No, a little bit more. There we go. Okay. He's going to get about there. He is not going to throw a rock at Durin. Let me see. How far can he throw? He has a range of between 60 and 240 feet. That's what it says. It says 60/240.
Yeah, so if it's 60 or less, he doesn't get disadvantage.
Oh, so it has to be 60 or less. Okay.
Well,
What's the 240 then?
The 240 is the maximum range. Anything between 60 and 240, he has disadvantage on.
Oh.
If it's beyond 240, he can't throw it far enough.
Okay.
So 60 and less, he has just normal roll. 60 to 240 is disadvantage.
Yeah, you can tell I don't really
no
play ranged characters, don't you? Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, all right, let's see here. Let me get the measurement tool out again. So, oh yeah, so you are right there at the tail end of his ranged attack.
Hey, Dragon, just remember, I'm in the air.
Oh, how high are you in the air, by the way?
I was above the tree line, and we established that was pretty damn high.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Maybe he would not be able to hit you, then.
Also, how much you can actually see. Because from my understanding, it is nighttime. I am glowing.
And I would be in the light.
And
He's
being up
got-
above the tree line.
Yeah, he's got dark vision, so he might not. But let me check how far he can see with his dark vision.
60 feet.
Probably.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah,
I
60
can take
feet.
it.
And he's got a passive perception of 12. But, yeah, 60 feet.
We weren't sneaking.
So, here's another question. If he's throwing a rock past me, can I use a reaction to try to smack it out of the air with my...
I mean, maybe? Hold on. Let me see if... Yeah, Vanya, you're within the throwing range.
Yes.
Alright,
So you are currently engaged with the other one. So.
yeah, you are
Yeah.
currently engaged, so I don't know... I don't know if you'd be able to move to be able to get it, because I think in order to stop it, you would have to get out of his melee range. And I
Well,
don't think
no.
you can...
I'm just looking at how, if he's throwing it at Vanya, that is a straight line right past me.
But what is your reaction in, like, state? Does it have to be the person has to be in melee beside you?
Well,
Or
no,
can
this
it
is
be...
if I could do it.
Oh, oh, okay. I thought you like had a move or like a reaction move or something or a feat or something next to
I'm
it.
very used to using the tower shield to like deflect blows for the people next to me. So I'm asking, can I transfer that skill to using the hammer as well?
No, I don't think you could. Not with the hammer. I
Okay.
think you would have to have the shield equipped for that.
Totally fine.
All right. So, all right. Hold on. Let me. Okay. So the. Okay. Yeah. This is a plus 11 to hit. So let me roll. All right. Plus 11. That is a 22 to hit.
Nope. Yeah, that totally hits, unfortunately.
All right. So that is. Let me see here. That is a plus 7 on that. Okay.
This is fine, you guys.
You're a healer. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're good.
Fine.
That is a 19 plus 7 for damage.
Oh my god.
As you
hit
get
really hard.
just absolutely smashed in the chest with a large rock.
Cool. Cool. Okay, that's fine.
I really need those lungs.
Yep.
All right. That is that ogre's turn.
Cool.
Before we go to Vanya, I want to ask, I don't think we ever actually clarified how long the tree line is, so I can at least get a basic idea of that.
Like how tall? I think I said they were like 30 to 40 feet high. I think I said the trees were like 30 to 40 feet high.
Okay, 30 to 40 feet high. And I'm assuming the ogre's around like 9 feet tall.
Yeah, 9 to 10 feet tall. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to double check. Need to figure out who's in my range of what.
All right.
All right, for Vanya.
Alrighty. She kind of.
Let me. Oh yeah, hold on.
But-
Let me double check this real quick. It says, is there any other effects? No. That's just okay. It's just straight bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Cool.
That's it. That's it.
Cool.
Yep, he's done.
Awesome. I am so not used to characters taking full damage. I've always played barbarians, so this is scary. It's fine. I got this. She is going to she staggers back a little bit at that, but then there's a look of determination on her face, and she'll take a few steps forward, and she pulls from like a pouch at her side a card and flings it forward, and with that there's like a trail of magic, and where it lands there's a giant guardian that appears with like a hooded cloak. There's a crook, and in the little crook there's a glowing orb, and it just stands there, very imposing, very large.
Ooh.
And I'm just going to do a circle because I can. Large is that.
If you want, you can ask Manta. He could probably
Yeah,
put something
okay.
representing your
The Spirit
guardian there.
Spirit Guardian, right?
No, this is Guardian of Faith.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, just put a
Okay.
circle wherever you want him to put your guardian at.
Sure. I was just gonna do something like that.
Yeah, so if you want to put something representing her guardian there, that'd be good.
Yep.
Yeah, it kind of
Uh-huh.
goes like there, I think.
Alrighty.
It is
Let's see
limiting
what I
their
got.
movement.
Yep.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that means that the more than likely he's going to go after your guardian first, just because. Yeah,
Big boy, he's large. Yeah.
oh, he's
Um,
considered
on
large.
that
Oh, so he
token-
can tangle with these ogres. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay.
On that, can you put a radius for 10 feet, Manta?
Oh, so he has an aura. Okay.
It's when they get within. You know, it's fine. I'll do it. I'll just keep track of that.
Okay.
Alrighty. That is her action as
So you
a
have bonus action. I think you moved a
bonus
little bit.
action. She. That was what? That was a fourth. No, she does not have any bonus actions.
She should have spiritual weapon, shouldn't she? She's a cleric,
But I've
right?
already casted a full spell.
Oh,
so I
okay.
can't.
Oh yeah, because spiritual weapon's not a bonus. It's not a bonus action
Uh,
spell. Okay. You can
No,
act on
spiritual
its
weapon
bonus
is a bonus
action.
action.
Oh, okay.
But it's a full spell. It's not a
Oh
cantrip.
yeah, it's not a cantrip. That's right. That's right. That I was trying to remember there for a second. I played a
Yeah.
cleric for a very short amount of time, so
Yeah, it's not like Baldur's Gate where you can cast like full spells as actions and bonus actions, but
right,
That's
right.
Yep.
Okay. So that is your turn, I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right.
Yepers.
Who's next after Vanya?
Number blue.
Blue. Okay, so Blue is going to very aggressively move.
And Manta, can you make a 40-foot visible aura around me so that people know exactly where the light is?
Just for the blind bitches in the back. Thank you.
Let me
He's
change
gonna
that
move
color.
up there. Okay.
That's where my token is.
Yeah, he's gonna be moving up to attack that.
You
So
can try.
yeah, he's gonna get right up into melee with your guardian here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're not exactly the highest of intelligent. They just think, oh, me attack, Hulk
Creature.
smash type thing.
Yes. Yes.
So he's going to try to attack your guardian. He's going to.
Oh, I forgot to roll something for that hammer.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's just extra damage off of its elemental thing that I forgot to roll.
Oh, okay.
So one would have been fire damage. And I hit twice.
All right. This one is.
So it would have had an additional 26 points of fire damage.
Okay. All right. So,
think
this
the
one
guardian
attacking
can be
your
targeted.
guardian. Oh shit! Sorry. What?
Yeah. So the Guardian of Faith, there's no rules that state that it can or cannot take damage. Only that it deals damage.
Yeah,
So
it's
if it thinks that it would hit it because it's a big creature, then that makes sense. But there's no hit points, AC, or any stat block for it. Just so you know.
Okay, it's spectral.
Yep.
I
and
mean,
the
I'm
creature
assuming it'd
automatically
still
takes
be
damage.
hit, so like it could still take effects, I'm guessing.
But it's a ghost. It's
Yeah,
not really
it's
there.
literally
It's a
a ghost.
magical
It's-
effect.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
So like, if depending on like how you want to play these ogres, like if they're dumb, like the first hit, it's like, oh yeah, I can hit this. Oh wait, it's not doing anything.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that
Yeah,
would work
start
too.
with that.
Yeah, like I said, they're
Perfect.
not exact. Like I was just
They're not
thinking like
smart.
it couldn't like it was like really hard to hit or something.
No. It has here. I'll.
Angel.
That's the spell.
Okay.
But yeah, as it comes forward, I need it to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Alrighty. Oh, he has a whole total +1 to his dex. Okay.
Oh, he needs to roll a 19 then.
All right. That is 11 plus 1, so 12.
Perfect. He will take 20 points of radiant damage.
All right. And he's going to try to hit it with a headbutt, which is again a +11 to hit, so which is not going to mean anything, but still.
If he misses bad enough, he might not realize it's not real.
That's a 24.
Oh,
So
yeah.
nothing happens. So he like tries to headbutt it and nothing. His head just goes through it, and he's just like takes a couple swings with his arms to see. Oh, he's not actually there. So, he is now going to use the last 5 feet of his movement to try basically go through him, I guess.
Sure.
And he's going to move up there. Trying to basically head this way towards everybody back here. All right.
Alrighty.
Who's next?
Shiliakai.
Me. Okay. Well, I think this is as far as I can go.
Oh, yeah. What's your movement?
45.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the... Yeah. I know why you have 45.
Yeah, so
That's
right
not-
here. I remember where that rock is.
Yeah.
I can move up to here, and my puppy has 40 feet. It's gonna be right next to me. So I can't really hit, but I can shoot. So I'm gonna.
You could bonus
Short
action dash.
Oh yeah, bonus action.
Yeah, because you are a
Rogue.
dexterous little rogue, so you can move. You can do that as a bonus action.
Well, okay, thank you. Okay. So I'm going to do this, and then first I'm gonna have my delightful puppy do
Has
you know, the
advantage.
normal-
Attack.
give me an advantage. So growl thing. Then here's its attack.
Alrighty.
It rolled a 16.
16. Let me double check the AC on this guy. Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
Nice. So here's this damage. 5 damage.
All right.
Thank you, puppy. So you gave me advantage, which means I'll advantage. I'm gonna use the advantage on the Fate Cutter.
All right.
Haha. Well, roll again because of that. Okay, 20 hits.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, that. Let me look at the thingy here. And then plus a d6. There you
Oh,
go.
actually, that you crit on a 19 or 20, but I think it has to be a natural
That's
19
a
or
19
20.
or 20 on the die, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right? Yeah. Okay. I had to double check.
God, I wish it worked like that.
I know, right?
Awesome.
See, a lot more crits if the total just had to be 20.
Right.
Right.
So 15.
I missed in 3.5. I had a character who had a crit range of between 15 and 20.
Dear
Oh,
God.
nice.
Okay, so me using my bonus action, I have a thing with a nick with my dagger, which I make an extra attack with a light property. I can make it a part of the attack action instead of a bonus action.
That's on 2024 rules, isn't it?
I don't know. So all I know is
The
that
whole
my
nick damage and all that. That's 2024
Yeah,
rules, isn't it?
the weapon
Yeah,
rules are 2024, but she's been
There's
using them before, so.
Okay.
so
I
the
have
arm-
2.
Yeah, because this is the only part where I could find my subclass.
Oh, okay.
I checked
Okay.
the yeah.
All right.
So-
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so arm blade. And I bad. 11?
Yeah, no, that won't hit.
Yeah, I'm still okay. I just chalk it up to me not being used to it. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Oh wait, I had advantage.
Yeah. Oh.
Where's my sneak attack? And then I have a +1 to that damage because I looked at all my things. So it'd be 11 damage.
Nice.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. You forgot to add your sneak attack. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. And that's your turn.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, because you can't attack as a bonus action because you had to use your bonus action to dash. Okay. All right. Who's next?
Shari is next.
Shahar.
And
Wait, no, Shahari. I always get Julia Kai and Shahari's like tokens mixed up.
yeah. She's going to bonus action steady aim since she doesn't need to move.
Oh yeah, she got that really cool bow. So.
Yeah, she's going to use it.
That is that a natural 20?
That is a natural 20.
All right, a round of applause, everybody. That is good. Awesome. Congratulations on the natural 20.
Yeah. Let's see. It just does some damage. Let's see. What are we doing for crits again? Roll twice or max one roll or
No, you basically you take the result and you times it by 2.
Okay. So that'll be 26 times 2 is going to be 52.
Nice.
Nice, that's so good.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Yeah,
All right.
and that's all she can do.
All right, so
The civilian
just
is
for funsies, like describe Shahari's shot. Like this natural 20, describe it.
All right, so all the ogres are charging down the road. Everybody's running out to meet them, getting all into melee, and she's like, "Who does that?" So she pulls out her longbow. She sights down it, lets it go, and it flies right over the top of Durin's head, straight into the ogre's eye.
Nice. All right.
I'm gonna stay here and survive like a smart person.
All right. All right, so this is the woman, right?
Yes,
All right, I gotta find the woman again because she's blending into the grass. There she is.
she's right next to Durin.
Yeah, I see her. Here. All right. So she is. She's got a. Let me. I think I have just a regular peasant here. Okay, yeah, she has like 20 feet of movement. Okay. So
As
just
I
a normal.
said, sprint.
Yeah. She's going to double dash, so 40 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30. Hold on. Down. Gonna get over here down by you. Here. Double dash, 40 feet. That's where she gets. All right. That's her turn.
Rosencrantz.
Yes. Also because I can in fact see now, even though it's not showing up on my screen. I just want to double check in between these ogres. Are there trees and things, or like, is this more? That's just the grassland underneath them.
Yeah, see where you see the tree trunks, that's where the trees are.
Okay, I just want to double check. because I'm trying not to, set the entire forest on fire.
Right.
Fireball.
That would be appreciated.
Again, I figure the elves would prefer if I don't, ruin the entire ecosystem.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
first
you
things
know, the
first.
Dalish elves are more into nature than the city elves are, obviously, but
But Dalish
Mhm.
elves are all we have with us, so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we are activating innate sorcery. My for the record, that takes a bonus action. Just if anybody forgets.
I'm gonna drink a bit of my green tea while you're doing your thing.
So once again, you can't exactly see when people are flying, but I'm going even higher. It's gonna move.
Yeah, the only reason why you could see anything from that high is because it is dark, but frickin' Durin is lit up like a frickin' beacon, so
The only reason I can see anything is because Durin is, a giant glowing spotlight.
Yeah.
He's a glowing boy.
I do these things on purpose.
Get better eyeballs.
30 feet up. And for the record, if anybody wants to know what flying looks like today, it is the literally dancing like there's random floor panels on the air.
Oh, that's so cool.
It is time to fireball!
Oh shit.
I am centering it in between the 3 ogres there, but very specifically keeping it above the line where the grass would be set on fire.
All right,
So, you're
so
gonna freeze, but
you're
not
casting fireball, right?
Huh?
You're casting fireball, right?
Correct, Mundo.
Okay. So do me a favor, Manta.
Oh my
I
god.
need you to put where's Durin's radius at? Like the radius of his light.
That's the white circle around it.
We can't see it.
Oh yeah, I can't
Oh,
see
you
it.
can't
Yeah.
DM only right now.
Why is there
Yeah, I
not on mine either? I'm gonna reload.
Oh yeah, probably need to reload.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
I can
it's
see-
just visible
I
to
mean,
you.
Okay.
with my-
So right
aura.
here, I need you to put a emissary down for me, please.
Sorry, right where?
Right here. I just
Okay.
pinged it.
Yep, I got it.
Okay. And you, Durin, not Durin, Rosencrantz, he is going to cast Counterspell as a reaction.
How can he see him though?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Like,
the
is
fuck?
he like, how high does the light radius go?
40 feet.
So
And I
40
am
feet
way
up in
above
the air, it's like a complete sphere, like a 40-foot sphere. Okay. So you're above
I'm a
40 feet.
huge shining beacon right now.
Okay. So you're above 40 feet, Rosencrantz?
Yeah, no, I just said that I moved to like 60 feet up in the air at this
Oh,
point.
okay, I missed that part. That's my bad. So yeah, he wouldn't be able to hit you with a counterspell because he can't see you. Okay. Because he only has he has dark vision up to 40 feet. So yeah, okay.
But that was the reason he moved higher up.
Okay, yep.
I was very explicitly like, okay, I want to be able to see what's in the range, but not be able to be seen.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but yeah, I still
Yeah.
need that emissary though there.
Yep,
'cause,
I know.
yeah.
I apparently don't have the image for the emissary. I think it was from the previous.
Oh, okay, I can get it for you. I can get a.
I found one.
Oh, you found him?
Just have to
Okay.
get it uploaded.
Okay. Yeah, because essentially the emissaries are the dark spawn that can cast magic. So. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it's the emissaries that can cast magic.
Okay.
And
now
are they large as well, or are they?
No,
medium?
they're just normal. They're just normal humanoid, just like everybody else.
Okay.
No, it's
There
just
we
the
go.
ogres that are big. You
And
can see though.
then-
I will allow one of you. It doesn't matter who. To have a perception check real quick.
I would like to do that.
All right.
I got the
Yeah, you can do it.
massive perception check.
All right,
You're
go
the
ahead.
closest anyways.
All right. Yeah, so 20. Yeah, what you see is that this emissary is barking out orders to the Darkspawn. Something that up till now you haven't seen before.
It reminds me of that real-time term. I just don't remember where it was.
We also need the emissary's initiative order.
Yeah, I'm about to get that for you. He was going to try and freaking counterspell as a reaction, but he cannot see Rosencrantz, so
Oh,
he gets a plus. He gets a +2 to his initiative. Okay.
and one good thing about having an arm blade is I have arm free, so I can basically quickly sign that this
All right,
guy's
so
like ordering you
14,
around.
15. 15 for a initiative on him. He has +2.
Yeah, so I'll basically sign to them because I have an arm. Because I now have an arm blade, I can actually sign with my hand
All
now.
right, I need to
Like-
have
like,
his
he's signed up
spell
the-
list too.
Okay.
The guy there is barking orders at them.
I know he has counterspell, but I don't. I need his other spells. So I need his spells.
Question.
Yes.
Because of reasons, I now have dark vision to 60 feet.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean I can see him?
Yeah, you could see him, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Just measure out the distance, but if he's within your distance of dark vision, then yes.
Okay. Just checking.
All right.
I'm establishing how weird things are getting for Durin right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think my character would know that, but I
All
my
right.
character just lets
The
everyone know.
fireball was successful,
Sign.
and red, blue, and green need to make a dex save,
Dex save. Okay.
right, Rosencrantz?
Yes, it is a dex save. And their saved AC, because I'm not doing any blood stuff with the woman still around, is a 17.
All right.
Wait.
So they have
Yeah.
a +1 to their dex. So here we go. For the first one, that is a 17 exactly.
Okay.
And for the next one, that is a 15.
Okay.
I'll let you pick who
Yep.
saved and who didn't.
Yep.
We were supposed to be
I need
hitting
one more.
3.
Yeah, I need one more.
No, you need one more. You need one more. Okay. All right, here we go. Ah, he got a 3.
Alright, so 2 of them are taking the full 41. The other one takes 20 because we round down.
Yep.
And does that is the end of the Rosencrantz?
All
Alright.
right. That'll make it Scree's turn. Scree, being slightly less nature conscious, is going to cast Wall of Fire.
Gosh.
Can you not?
Wall of Fire does not ignite anything.
Uh-huh.
Except the people who
Except
walk
the people. The forest will be fine.
So it's
Better fucking be.
just slightly above the ground.
so it picks what direction, because the fire only points one direction off of it.
All right, so where do you
The-
put the wall of fire?
Right.
Yeah, so you
Right.
can make it a circle,
I could make it a circle,
get hurt,
but
or you can have it so only the thing on the outside of the circle gets hurt.
But the thing is, though, is that the emissary can see you, and he can see the
yes,
spell.
I'm invisible. I'm
Yeah.
invisible until this spell goes off. He can't see me.
Ah, son of a bitch! I forgot. You're fucking invisible. God dang it, man.
Yeah, change this. I'm not the other way around.
Anyways, so blue and green need to make dex saves.
Okay. And let's screw over the DM with my invisibleness.
Yes. Why do you think we go? Oh, there's enemy coming. I go invisible.
All right, so 14 on one and 5 on another.
All right, cool. They both fail, so they take 37 damage.
All right.
Okay. Cool. What else does Wall of Fire do? The side facing towards them is the side that burns. Any creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall takes damage. And yeah, that's it. Cool.
All right.
That was my action. Do I have any bonus actions that I want to do?
Freaking will not let this dark spot counterspell. Okay, I get it. I get
We
it.
learn. I'm going to. What is the range on this? 60 feet. I think it's too far away.
Sad, I'm out of coffee. All right, that's fine.
Sad.
Yeah, that'll just be it.
All right.
That's the end of Scree's turn. That brings us to Ogre number Orange.
All right. Let me see. He has his full 40 feet of movement. Let me check here. He can get there. All right.
And he can make a save to walk through the wall of fire.
Indeed, indeed. So I think it was right about there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So let me see here. His save for going through the fire. He gets a +1. That is a 15.
Cool. He's gonna fail.
All right.
How much damage does he take? 31.
Alrighty. He is going to... Hold on. Oops, nope. Stay right there, stay right there. I need the measurement tool. Alright, he's going to throw a rock at you.
Come up to him.
That is who's that? That's that Shahari?
That's Scree. That's
Screes.
Scree.
Okay, how high are you in the air?
Probably only like 20 or 30 feet. I wasn't above the tree line.
Okay, so he would be able to hit you then. Alright. Alright, he's going to throw a rock at you, Scree. Alright, so that is...
Probably.
Oh,
gonna
that's
hit.
a 13 to hit. God dang it, man.
Oh, well, okay, he missed.
Yeah, he misses. God dang it. So you have this rock come at you out of nowhere as you're doing your wall of... After you do your wall of fire thing. Just a rock sails at you up in the air.
Really?
Alright, so that is going to be his turn.
That's the end of the round. We're at the top of the order.
Sweet. Alright. Alright, who's next then? It's going to be this ogre. Alright, so he is... What he is going to do is he's going to make a... he is going to make a stomp attack. So I need all creatures within 5 feet of him to make a DC 17 strength saving throw.
Okay. So remember that you get a +5 because you are within my aura.
So it's going to be,
Okay.
yep, it's going to be Jaliakai, the dog, and Durin. You're all within 5 feet of him. So,
It's just strength.
yep, strength saving throw. Yeah,
So
Durin
it's-
passed.
Shorty passed.
All right, and your
Yeah,
dog needs to make a strength saving throw as well.
Yep. Strength.
Okay.
Plus 5.
So 9 plus 5, that is
14.
14. So, yeah. So he failed. But,
Uh-oh.
so neither Durin nor Shorty, you are not knocked prone. But you do take the damage. So, that is 2d10 plus 7. Okay. Get to my rolling here, so 2d10 plus 7. That is 16 plus 7. For damage.
23?
Yep, 23.
Well, I would love to use my react to cut that in half.
Yeah, you could do that.
Uncanny dodge doesn't work on.
Oh wait, no, yeah, because it's it's an AOE, right? Is that why, or what is it?
Uncanny dodge only works on attack rolls.
Oh, on attack rolls. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that was a saving throw. So.
Oh yeah, it says when an attacker you see hits you with an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, you take the
Hey.
full damage on it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All
But there's
right.
my puppy too.
Yep. Your puppy also takes damage, but he is knocked prone.
Okay. Which means he just gotta use half movement and get back up. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's this health minus this.
All right. So that will be his turn. That ends his turn. So who's next after this guy?
Looks like me.
All right, Durin.
Okay. How is the one in front of me looking?
Let me double check his health right now. Oh yeah, he's looking mighty rough. He's not
Okay.
looking good. He's not looking good.
Well, I will start by taking one attack on him then,
All right.
and possibly move to another target if I kill it with the one hit.
Before you do that, he ended his turn in the wall of fire. He needs to make a dex save.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right. Let me do that real quick.
I need to roll the windows down. I can hear you.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
As a matter of fact, pull up past that vehicle right
Oh
there.
my lord! Stop.
Welcome back.
Okay, I had videos that were trying to play on their own. Good lord. Anyway, here we go. That is a 17.
That's gonna fail. Is he still alive now?
Let me double check his health. Hold on. Nope. How do you want to do this?
In the wall of fire. Just spontaneous ogre combustion.
Nice.
Maybe not so spontaneous.
Yeah, he is dead. All right.
Okay. I'm going to move over to this one that has gotten past the wall.
Yeah.
We're going to start wailing on that one then.
Alrighty.
That is a 37 to hit and a 33 to hit.
Yep, both of those hit, of course. No, they
Okay.
totally miss. Somehow he has an ungodly AC.
5 means that it is extra cold damage.
Alrighty.
So it's going to take 19 cold damage.
Okay.
Why is it not rolling?
Rolling.
And then another smite. Wherever it went. I am again going to use a shining smite.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that is 41 radiant damage, 19 cold damage. I don't know if the typing matters.
No, not really.
So a total of 60 damage.
Yeah. The only thing that you would have to worry about is they're immune to poison. That's about it.
And it is now glowing at the next person who attacks it has advantage.
Alrighty.
Nice.
70 damage, not 60.
Or, yes, 70 damage.
Alright.
But yeah.
I apparently can't count today.
Ogre number red. If that was the end of your turn.
As it starts its turn there, I need a dex save.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's over the range of the target.
Yep. And I think it's also within range of the wall.
Yeah, but that's an end of your turn thing.
That is... He got a
That's
9.
a fail.
Yeah, he got a 9.
No. He just takes 20 radiant damage.
Alright.
I think your guardian has one more hit in it.
Yep, I'm keeping track.
Awesome. That's really putting the work in.
Mm-hmm.
Already enough anything.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright, so who's next?
No, that's
Ogre
that was-
red.
Yep,
Ogre
it's
red?
his turn.
Alright,
Yeah.
so he's going to move down here and confront you. He's going to make that deck save,
Okay.
start going through the wall of fire.
Moving through the wall is going to be a deck save.
Alright. Like I said, not the most intelligent beasts.
I can see.
Okay, that's a 6.
Okay. Just add that. There we go. Okay.
Alright. Alright, so he is going to make an attack against you, Vanya. He is going to attempt a charge at you. Running
fun.
through the wall of fire, he is going to make a charge attack, which means I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, come on! I'm just gonna fail. It's fine. Yeah, that's a 10.
All right. So
Yeah.
that is. Hold on.
That is death.
You are knocked prone.
Cool. Yep.
And that is 30 damage.
Okay, cool.
How are you looking?
I'm live.
That's
Alive and kicking.
Yep.
I mean, alive is
Put
good.
an icon on me.
Yeah.
I did.
I put icons on myself.
Okay, fine.
Rawr.
Yeah, it charges straight for you, and it just headbutts you dead in the middle of your chest, and just knocks you
Yep.
prone.
My boobs hurt.
Oh wait, no, you're pushed 10 feet away. You're pushed 10 feet away and not prone.
Even better.
The top of the shower.
No.
Everything hurts.
Save the titties.
I'm the hard.
All right. That is going to be that ogre's turn.
Okay,
So
My
makes
turn
it
now.
Manya's turn.
just gonna stand up.
Oh,
So like, probably using her longsword and shield to stand up. Looks at the beast before her. Does she know anything about these creatures? Does she know if they are of this world?
They
Natural.
are. They're not. They're unnatural. They're like basically mutations of. They're basically mutations, is what I would say. They are blighted, which has turned them into these creatures.
Okay.
So. I don't know how much you would know of the blight itself, and like darkspawn themselves.
Yeah.
I don't think that you would probably have seen them. The ones that would probably have seen the most of them and know the most about them are dwarves, because they have to deal with darkspawn on a daily basis because they live, near the deep roads and all that good stuff. So
Cool.
It is something that's like well known though of what blight is.
yeah, the blight
know
the
what
blight
blight
is
is
known
probably,
as
but-
like it's like kind of like a natural disaster type thing. The blight is
Okay.
yeah, it's kind of like a natural disaster thing that happens like maybe once every 100 or couple hundred years.
Oh.
If a zombie apocalypse was a natural disaster.
Yeah.
And happens more than once.
So you don't want its blood in you. Like
Yeah, you would know that. You would know that. Oh, I have been neglecting to do a thing that you guys should have been doing this entire time.
I have been
Start
lunch
it.
left.
That
Whatever it
like
is.
when you're fighting darkspawn, there I should have been having you guys roll a percentile die to see if you end up being blighted. 'Cause-
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Because you're fighting these darkspawn up close, and their blood is getting on you, and the only ones that wouldn't have to roll to see if they're blighted are the Grey Wardens, because they're immune to being blighted. But
The ones who fight from.
Well, it's because technically they already are blighted.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, but that's not supposed to be common knowledge.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Just roll
So-
D100.
So yeah, after every from now on, after every combat with darkspawn, I need you guys to roll a percentile die.
Okay, so after combat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't get in close range with them.
If you're not in close range, you don't have to. But if you are within close range and you're doing melee attacks, yes.
Meta, can I get like a sword or a maul or some sort of weapon, please?
Yes, you may.
I will
For your
eventually
holy
want
weapon.
you to make me a token so I can use it.
Oh yeah, she's using her
Spirit weapon.
spirit weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, so real quick, while she's doing her thing, I got a question for all of you. What would you guys think if I did a one-shot, one shot using the Dagger Heart system from Critical Role, just to kind of test it out and see if it's good, and see if we like
I would
it.
enjoy it because
Okay.
I got the collector's edition and I haven't had a chance to really go through it yet.
Trevor would be down to try because I keep ignoring the book that
Yes.
he keeps telling me to look at.
Is
Yeah.
it free?
I just got notified yours is in the mail.
Oh,
All right,
nice.
cool. All right, yeah, we might go ahead and do that. We might go ahead and do a one shot with the Dagger Heart system and see if we like it.
Can you put it up
there
there,
is
please?
there is a
Yourself,
website
I
that we can
control.
use where you guys can make your character sheets. So yeah, we can do that.
Is it free though?
Yeah, there is free stuff
Yeah.
in it. But I mean, you can't obviously get everything like if you bought the book, which I want to buy the book eventually, the digital version on this website, so that way you guys could have access to everything for your character sheets. So,
Oh, okay.
but there is free stuff that we can use just to kind of at least test out the system and stuff like that.
See how we like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you guys a link to the
Alright.
website.
Ooh,
Okay.
I think it's called Demiplane. I think is what it's called.
Yes.
I know, because I'm usually used to D6s and D20.
But anyway, all right. Continuing on. Do we have the spiritual weapon?
Yep.
All right. Sweet. All right then.
You still haven't played that. No.
All right.
Stop playing.
Sorry.
Rar. So it is going to attack the red ogre.
Alrighty.
Oh, that was almost good. 17.
17 to hit on the ogre.
Yes.
Let me double check. Yep, that hits.
Awesome. Wow. That is 6 damage. Yay.
Hey, at least every little bit counts.
Every little
And on
piece.
top of that, because that was a bonus action, she's going to cast Toll the Dead on it. I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, I don't think he has very high wisdom. Oh well, no, actually he has a +2.
Oh.
All right, so +2.
Wow, he needs to roll an 18.
Up 4.
Cool. So he takes 12 necrotic damage, and if he has resistance, that does not count.
I don't even think he does. I don't think he has resistance
Perfect.
to necrotic.
Then
No,
takes
he
the
he
12.
just has resistance to poison damage. So yeah.
Awesome. And that's just gonna scoot over a bit. That's her turn.
All right.
That brings us to blue.
All right.
Ogre blue.
He is going
Oh.
to.
Make a
What's up?
dex save first.
Oh, yeah. Wait, doesn't he? Isn't it at the end of his
Oh,
turn
wait.
that he has to?
Hold on. Let me look at the spell because I don't know if it does it again. Guardian of Faith. Da da da. Creature hostile person. Oh no.
I believe.
No.
I
It
believe
doesn't
if he
take any.
moves, he takes it again.
Yeah, any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn.
Yeah. So if he moves from where he's standing, he has to make the dex save.
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah. So yeah, he is going to move, and he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Moving around, he's going to move around the wall of fire. Seeing his buddy just go up in flames kind of gave him the, an idea of self-preservation. So, yeah, he's going to move around the wall of fire rather than go through it. And get up here.
Okay. He still needs to make the dex save for the guardian, though.
Yeah, I know that much. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that. Dex save. Oh, that's a 5.
Nope. It clubs it over the head, dealing 20 radiant damage,
All right.
and the Guardian dissipates and the magic flows up into the air and all that jazz.
All right.
It has returned to the
And
veil.
all that jazz.
Exactly.
All right. So moving on, he is going to.
I understand that.
He is
No, no, what was
going
the other day?
to reckless attack.
And he ran into my guy 3 times.
He's going to reckless attack, and he is going to make. He's going to do a multi attack. He is going to make a headbutt attack and 1 unarmed strike.
Okay.
So
Okay, it's just
he's going to make the headbutt attack first.
Uh-huh.
All right. Here we go. That is plus 11. It is 15 plus
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
So let me see. Damage. The headbutt is okay. +7. $26 plus 7.
Okay.
33.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to make an unarmed attack. That is... Okay. Alright. His unarmed attack. This is going to be +11. So 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and that is going to be... Okay. 4d6 plus 7.
Those were rolled with advantage.
Oh, no, they
Is
weren't.
you reckless?
Yeah, I forgot. That is with advantage.
I
didn't
why
roll
I'm
my
saying
advantage.
this, but
I didn't
roll
roll
your-
with advantage. That's my
go
my
crit
bad.
fishing. Do it.
Well, that would be
So Kimber's-
17 plus 7 for damage anyway.
So come here, squishy.
I honestly don't want to crit a fish. I'm gonna be nice. It was my fault. I didn't roll with advantage. That's my fault. I will take that. But that's 17 plus 7 damage.
Yep. She's out.
Okay.
Do you make a sound?
No, because she gets punched and she just passes out, basically.
Yeah. First she gets headbutted and then she gets punched. So yeah.
You hear the smack of scale mail armor on the ground.
However, I now have
Ugh.
dark vision,
Yeah, you do. My problem is...
and I can see her.
Okay.
But would you be looking around like that?
Yes, because I'm used to being the only one who
Sure.
has
Sure.
like heals in the middle of combat.
Yeah, I mean, I would allow that just because of that, because
I would
normally
be
you
in the
were the
right.
healer of the group until she came along. So
Because Rosen also does healing, but his is mostly healing word, and he has to see you and be close enough.
Which is why I was asking if you were making a sound, because you are within 60 feet of me.
You
But
probably heard the thud of something falling.
which
Yeah,
would
but there's
probably
also-
prompt you to look in that direction and see what happened. Yeah.
Oh wait, how much light does the wall emit? The wall of fire.
Let's see, the wall of fire is 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. It does not specify it is emitting any amount of light, but that's a big wall of fire.
So I would assume that it probably is emitting the same roughly equivalent light that I am.
Yeah, probably.
So she is close enough to the end of the wall that you might have seen her, because the wall would be emitting light too.
I'm gonna leave that up to Dragon. Do
Yeah.
you think I would have...
I would say,
Seen-
yeah. I would say, yeah. You probably would have seen it.
Okay.
Because she is within 40 feet of the end of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
She's even within 20 feet, so she's even within what would be considered bright light of the wall,
Mm-hmm.
if we're operating under the same assumption.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason I've been saving my third level spell slots too.
That's fair.
Anyways, is Ogre Blue done?
Yeah, that ogre is done.
All right,
Oh,
that
yeah, no,
brings
the
us to
primary
the
thing is
emissary.
triaging the rest to get back up.
All right, so the emissary is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's going to stop there. And he is going to cast, because literally Shorty is the closest one to him right now. He's going to
Can't see through the
cast.
wall.
Well, yeah. Could he see through the wall? What is the spell? Does the spell say
Yeah.
anything about that?
The spell does not specify anything about blocking sight.
Okay.
It's a wall of fire. You can't really see through fire that much.
I would say it probably means partial cover, but not full cover.
Yeah.
That's just how I would rule it if I were GMing.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Huh?
Because
Exactly.
I would rule it as lightly obscured, not
Yeah,
cover.
you can still send things through it.
Yeah, I think
That's
I think that yeah, I think I'll go with that. Like you're slightly obscured, but you're not like he could still see you. But I would say let's just do it this way. He rolls a perception check to see if he can see Shorty. We'll do it that way. Make it fair. All right.
Also, how good is their vision in bright light? Because I know a lot of things that exclusively have dark vision
Oh,
have.
yeah.
issues
No,
with
he
bright
can't
light.
see. He can't see Shorty. So let me see. Like, who would he be able to see?
Everyone else behind the wall or way up in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Then what he would do is this. He would cast Dispel Magic to dispel the wall of fire.
Okay.
That makes
What level
sense.
is he casting Dispel Magic at?
Say it again.
Let me see. I gotta look up Dispel Magic.
If it's 3rd level or like equal, it just automatically dispels it. If it's higher than 3rd level, it would have to roll if it's just casting at base level dispel magic.
Yeah, it
I'll
works.
cast it to increase the level. So what level does he want to cast it at?
Let me double check. What is his what is his spell levels? What's the highest that he's got?
My primary concern is getting Vanya back up. This does mean that Rosencrantz does know there's a caster among them.
Okay. Okay. He would cast it. He would cast it at 4th level.
Oh yeah.
Cool. He needs to make a check.
Okay.
That's really.
Because I
No.
cast Wall of Fire at 5th level.
All right.
So DC 15 is the check.
All right. And I think he adds his spellcasting modifier to this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
His spellcasting ability check.
Yeah, so it would be.
Oh well, shit.
All right. Well, the Wall of Fire is still there.
Yup.
Yes, 20 bright light and 20.
Acid Surge. Nah, if only sorcerers had that. Anyway.
Only.
Anyway.
I know.
All right. Yep. So that is that. He is unable to dispel it, so he knows that he is going to probably have to cast it at a higher level next turn. So this turn he cannot dispel it. That is his turn.
Jaliakai.
Okay, Okay, I'm trying to make it where like, Dura and I have like flanking. Would this me being like here? Oh wait, you know my dog's like. Would that be flanking?
Yeah, I would say that's flanking. Yeah.
Okay. I think I heard something about like next one attacks us get like advantage.
Yeah, they get advantage anyways because he's like lit up like a fucking torch.
Yeah.
So.
So I won't need my puppy to do the advantage thing because I don't think the advantage just carries over to next attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the first attack after mine that gets the advantage.
Okay, so knowing that, my puppy's gonna attack him twice. Two
Alrighty.
bite attacks.
First one hits. Second one does not.
Okay.
You bet
6
his
damage.
DC exactly on that first attack.
Okay. 6 damage.
All
And
right.
me. Okay. So, since I'm basically doing 2 daggers, I'm not doing like the. Is it just? I'm still able to do like basically 3 attacks.
Yeah, because you
Just how I
get your
use my
bonus
body
action
attack.
attack this time. Yeah.
Yeah, because does it still count with my my nick or dagger.
I'm not
a
100% familiar with the 2024 rules,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I'm confused because it
Okay.
says
All right.
make sure extra
Let me
attack or light
explain what you used to do and what you do now. You used to have a short sword and a dagger. You would attack
Yes.
with your short sword. If you hit, one of its properties gave you advantage on your next dagger attack, which you got to do because of Nick on the dagger. That was your action. And then you had a bonus action dagger attack again. Right? Now you just have your dagger, your Fate Cutter dagger, and your wrist blade. So you still get the same 3 attacks. You get your attack action, your nick action, and your bonus attack action. But you don't get advantage on your middle dagger attack because you're not using a short sword.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, I am going to Fate Cutter. And then I have advantage, so I'm going to roll twice. How does 29 sound?
Yeah, that hit.
Okay, here's this. And then I need to add a d6 to that. And then I need my sneak attack because I did advantage. And with my sneak attack, I have a +1.
All right.
So sneak attack instead of being 19 would be 20.
Okay.
Nashes with my first Fate Cutter. And I'm a Fate Cutter again.
No, it would be
No?
your wrist blade.
Okay, you can ignore that roll then.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, the person want to roll the same. Okay, that's 29.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
And you're flanking, so you actually have advantage still.
Oh, I'll just advantage this one. Forgot.
New weapons, new weapons. It's understandable.
Yeah, assume 26 hits.
Yes.
And here's this damage. Is this? I think I can. Let me look. So did my arm blade how many times? 2 times. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Yep. That is it.
So, I got 7. 6 with that number. It's 8. And 10. I did 51 damage.
Holy shit. All right.
Not counting my puppy.
Indeed. All right.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. So who's next after Jaliakai?
That is Shahari,
All right.
and she.
My fellow dexterous friend.
She is going to do a thing from her bow. What are the things it can do?
Okay.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
She's going to use a curative arrow.
All right.
Right. Forgot about that bow.
Right.
Yeah. So Nutmeg, roll a hit die and get that many hit points back.
Oh, fuck yeah. Where are my hit dice?
I forgot that we did that thing.
Yeah, you get 1 hit die back. She doesn't have any wisdom, or else you'd get extra hit die or hit points. But
Okay, I'm just gonna roll an actual dice because I don't know where it is. Can brain work? I will take that. I get 7 hit points back.
Yeah, you
Excellent.
described this arrow that comes from the bow and cures Vanya for the 7 hit points.
so Shahari watches her fall to the ogre's attacks, and just kind of draws the string back, doesn't knock an arrow, and a kind of glowing, wispy, fiery arrow just appears, and she doesn't even seem to aim. She just kind of lets go of it, and it like curves and strikes into Vanya.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
So now you are back to being conscious.
Still on the ground, but alive.
Yep, you are alive.
Mostly. Uh-huh.
All right.
And I think that was a full action. Yes, that was the action. So she's going to kind of hide behind this tree a little bit.
All right.
In fact, she's going to bonus action hide.
All right. I think I don't. Do you have? I think you have to roll stealth for that, doesn't she?
Yeah,
Okay.
she does.
Oh yeah,
That'll
she's
be a
fine.
24.
Yeah, she's fine.
All right.
All right. So
And that'll make it the civilian's turn.
yeah, she rolls. She runs another 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. She is almost out of the map and completely like away. So,
So close.
all right, that's her turn.
Rosencrantz.
Yeah. Okay, so I know she's. Well, I can vaguely see that she's back.
You saw Shahari shoot her.
And then
Which,
she
to
got,
be fair, actually might be a terrifying concept.
Good thing she doesn't punch us to see it.
I mean, she looks better now.
Granted, at like 80 feet in the air. Okay.
Yeah, but you helped identify the item, didn't you?
No, that was screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, also I'm not 80. I remember I was 60 specifically. Okay.
Oh, by the way,
Damage of normal.
Vanya, I would say that what we'll say is this, because I allowed everybody to start like with 1 health potion when it came into the game. I'll allow you to have 1 health potion. I'll say that like maybe your dad gave it to you before you left or something. You know, something along those lines. Just so that way you can have that 1 health potion everybody got to start with.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
Yep.
These things actually probably have giant con, and we would know that.
Yes. We have fought them before.
Mm-hmm.
That's also why we already know they're resistant to poison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I reminded you guys, because you guys should already know. You guys fought them before.
Okay.
This is our 3rd or 4th encounter with them.
So once again, the actually doing damage is more important right this second.
You can trust Durin to prop up her hit points.
Right.
Yeah, and I have, just so you guys know, I have been steadily making the Darkspawn stronger as time goes on, because as the Blight grows, the stronger they get, so.
Alright, so I am aiming specifically in the not murdering Vanya category, obviously, in between the 2 Darkspawn that are in front of me, making sure to not hit tree lines too.
Alrighty.
You can
Once
hit the
again,
emissary too.
Yeah, you can hit the emissary on the 2.
Oh, am I? Can I? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I will try for that then. I keep forgetting how big a 20-foot fucking sphere is.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
Yeah, I think that's the part, because I keep thinking it's specifically just a 20-foot sphere, not an actual 20-foot radius.
Hmm.
It is big boom.
Mm-hmm. So there's 3 of them that are going to need to make me a deck save.
Yeah, and you're still outside of the view of the emissary, so I don't think he can counterspell you either.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Also, was there any indication on the fire that it was trying to dispel something?
I don't know, because he was unsuccessful, so I don't know if you'd be able to, if you would have noticed.
You would have
That's a
seen
good question.
whatever gestures it was making, but
Yeah.
You're also 60 feet in the sky.
That's why I was like, okay, I still don't know that he's there yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the figure, but
You don't know he's a caster, I would say, probably, because he hasn't really cast a successful spell yet, so.
He's not a Grimlock or a Hurlock. What else is he going to be?
True, true.
Fair.
A Genlock or a Hurlock, yeah.
but also hasn't seen him do any offensive actions. Just walked into the light, essentially.
Either way, it's Dark Thing, and I'm kind of at the things that are not my friends go die now.
That's true.
Yeah, we could say that, yeah.
It was basically the, do I think that I need to be moving into range to counterspell something? Either way, 3 of them need to make dex saves.
All right. Let's do that. All right, so for the first ogre, he gets a +1, so that's a 3. He fails. All right. For the second ogre, 19 + 1, so 20. He passes. And for the emissary, that is a 17.
Okay, so the 17 does beat, or it beats. So
Okay.
okay, so 2 of them are taking.
Half damage, right?
Yeah, I was trying to.
14 damage.
Yeah, 14. The other one's taking the full 29 fire.
Indeed.
All right, let me check on the health of these guys real quick.
And also, you
They're
have bots in
fine.
your Twitch.
Still doing. Oh, a bot in my. Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to steal stuff, like money.
Yeah, of course. Like I always do, ban the bot. Okay, there we go.
And then before I end the turn, gonna move literally just right over Vanya for a second. So, hey, I'm in 60 feet of you, and I'm tossing a bardic inspiration to you to try and avoid death.
Oh, thanks.
Those are d6s for me, by the way.
Awesome.
And then going back to, I'm still above the light here.
Mhm.
All right. Just kind of pops over Vanya real quick and saying, "You're doing great," and just keep going.
Looks up and gives a thumbs up.
Thanks, I need the affirmation.
You just kind of see him doing the weird, bloody pedal dance above you, and that's inspiring to you.
All right.
Yay for first adventure.
So, all right. So that is your turn, Rosencrantz?
Yes, that'll be the end of Rosencrantz's turn.
Okay.
It's Spree's turn.
Scree, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's as far as I can move. Yeah, okay. We're gonna move there. I need Blue to make a charisma save.
Alrighty. What is his charisma? Let me double check. Oh, he's got a -2 to his charisma. Okay. So he's gonna have to roll and -2. There we go.
What are you doing?
That is
to him,
14
I'm
-2, so it's
branding
12.
I am branding him.
Okay.
So he has now been branded. He gets a nice fire-looking brand appearing on him.
All right.
That one. And then I'm gonna hit him with some Eldritch Blast.
All right. Go for it.
We are 9th level. right? Yes. Okay. Those will both hit.
Yep. Their AC is 15, so.
All right, so that's 18 damage from the Eldritch Blasts. And then because he is branded, let's see. Let's see. Whenever I hit him with an attack, I deal an additional d6. So that's another 2d6. That is, wow, pointless. 3 fire damage from the brand.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure I have Repelling Blast.
Oh, good.
10. So now he's in the fire again.
Oh, nice.
I don't. Let's see. Hang on.
Well, see, it's from the side from the side facing them.
Yeah, so he could stand on that side, but he's actually in the fire.
Okay, okay.
Or doesn't
Uh,
typically trigger effects like that again.
no.
Yeah,
Their turn.
it's just the start of its next turn.
Yeah.
That's what I was double checking. Yeah, it's when they enter the wall for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
And I would say he has entered the wall. He walked around it last time, so
Alrighty.
that would be the first time he entered it. Yes.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
All right. He needs to make a dex save.
All right. He gets a +1. That is a 8.
Cool.
beautiful.
He's gonna take some more fire damage. All right. And that is Scree's turn. Now Vanya is looking up at a devil flying above her, pretty much.
Oh, that's not terrifying at all.
But hey,
Just-
you blew the other thing away. It's fine. You're fine.
Yeah. Don't
Right,
worry.
so that
you're gonna get
is
more for your
3.
turn.
So
It's
who's
gonna get more
next?
freaky, don't worry.
That is Ogre number Orange over here.
Alrighty.
That is being pincered by the two deadliest people.
All right, so he is going to. He is going to use the one attack that he can do per long rest. He is going to
God.
use Yeet. That's what I call it. It's literally just called throw, but I call it
Yeah.
Yeet because it's funny.
It's way more fun.
Anyway, so he is going to grab Jaliakai.
Ugh.
And Jaliakai, I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Sorry, you're outside of my aura.
Oh, great. It's a 13 sound.
That is a fail. So he is going to throw you at Screet.
Oh, lovely.
He's up in the air, so
Like how far?
have fun. He's like 30 feet up. Like he's definitely.
Yeah, it's still within range. So
I was more saying Jaliakai is gonna have fun falling.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
Missed.
here we go.
Even if he hits me, Jaliakai's still gonna fall.
Yeah.
That is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. So that is
At least you lay beside the cleric.
This is true.
And I can be like, great pain.
that is a 23 plus 7.
Oh. 23 plus 7?
Yeah, to
Is that
both
damage to me?
to both you and Scree.
Ouch.
But then she's gonna fall 30 feet to the floor.
So and that's like what 1d6 per 10 feet.
Per 10 feet. Yeah. So that's another
3d6.
6.
So another 3d6. 6 damage.
Ah,
30,
Okay.
I'm not looking that great. Like, hello, my fellow.
Yeah, he gets
Wait.
one of those per long rest, so he can't
Okay,
do
so
that again.
would
So
I be like right here?
you'd be like right underneath Scree.
Okay, sorry, right here. Okay. Oh, hello,
But
cleric
I
with
maintain
magic
concentration
abilities.
on the firewall.
Excellent.
So, that is yeah, Durin. You just see this big ogre pick up Julia and just throw her at Scree, hitting Scree.
Then I fall
It doesn't
down.
say it knocks you prone, so you're still in the air, I would say.
Yep.
So
So,
you just
Take
take the
me up.
hit, and you just kind of wobble in the air for a second, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
So.
Watch where you're flying.
I'm kind of
I'm gonna say, I guess we're repositioning.
I probably do like the equivalent of just like frick you.
I mean, to be fair, you are the only one out there right now, so.
Yeah.
Well, you.
So that is that ogre's turn. That's all he can do. So.
Ow.
All right. That ends the round and brings us to the top, which is now Durin.
Yep, Durin, you're up. After seeing your companion get yeeted across the field.
So I am going to start by casting Misty Step.
Uh-huh.
So everyone's going to watch as Durin's entire form turns into golden motes of light, and he reappears over here. And then he's going to take his move action to get in front of these two. And he can't cast a second leveled spell. So
Okay.
he is going to lay on hands on Vanya. You get 45 hit points back.
Oh my god.
And as he does, he's going to say, what was that about not getting hit?
You know what? Fuck you.
Like I'm over here like just being yeeted across the
I'll
floor.
just try it later. And then I'm gonna stand up and turn around and face the ogres being wall.
I was like, are y'all talking loud? Because if Rosencrantz could hear this, he is responding with the he'd like that!
I imagine my character to see it's like that weird delirious laughter.
Oh yeah, no, definitely with the
Because Jordan is 100% trusting that you're gonna take care of Julia Kayak, because there's now a wall in front of you two being attacked.
Like a delirious chuckling.
But that's his turn. He has done everything he can this turn.
All right, who's next?
Ogre Red.
All right. So this ogre is going to move over here. And he is going to take shots, well, because Scree is in the air. The only person that's here is Shaliakai that he can access.
No!
So,
You're in the though.
Oh,
So
and I can
it
also
again?
do my dodging, so that's good.
what did you say, Darren?
she's now in my aura, so she does have bonuses to things again.
Yeah. So
Nice.
he is going to multi-attack.
Good thing I can dodge
And
at
he
least
is
one of the
going
bigger
to
ones.
reckless. So
Oh,
I'm going to
God.
remember
I'm not-
the advantage this time.
Ah!
So he's going to make a headbutt attack.
Ouch. But I need a roll for that, or does it need to like roll
Roll
a hit?
anything. He rolls to hit.
Yeah, that's 23 and 22. So 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So with the headbutt, that is. Oh, you do make a strength saving throw. DC 17, or else be knocked prone.
Wait, I got a +5.
Yeah.
Yes, you have a +5.
It still hits, but
Wow.
what did she roll?
Oh, yeah.
The plus is like 9.
Oh
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
you're a knocked prone.
Great.
I think Trebor's right that she would already be prone because she fell.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah, no, you're already prone, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Double prone.
Yeah, you're double prone. You're in the ground. No, I'm joking. Anyway,
No,
What
this is
that
not my
really
cat,
means is
it's
that
a
the ogre
crow.
face planted into the dirt.
yeah, pretty much. with her
Kind of
laying
space
in the with her laying on the ground. Yeah. So
Yeah,
All right.
I'm like doing this delirious chuckling while my face is in the dirt.
so that is
Ugh.
That was
that
Better than
is 17 plus 7. 17 plus 7 damage.
24.
24.
There's
Yep.
another attack coming.
Yep.
And I
There
have.
it
If you want to uncanny dodge that or the next one.
I want to see like which one's like the heaviest one, but I'm gonna suspect
Yeah.
I'm not. Like,
I'll
too
allow
great.
that. I'll allow that. You can pick which one you want to penny
Okay.
dodge.
Okay. So I know that there's 24.
So
I'm gonna write
unarmed
it down.
attack. That will be.
All I know is I'm not gonna have. I'm not gonna be.
That
I'm
will
probably gonna need
be
help.
28 to hit, or
No, or
because it's reckless. So, yeah. So 28 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
All right. So
Not
he
doing great,
is
guys.
going to. What's the damage on that again? Okay.
I got like 25 hit points, guys. This is not good.
That'll be 15 plus 7.
The only hit point that actually matters is the last one.
So it's 14.
No, 15 plus 7.
That's
Which is
22.
22. So you got 24
gonna-
damage and 22 damage.
So I'm gonna turn that 20.
It's
From the
34
24
or 35. It
Okay, so I'm doing the 24 because that's the highest. I'm gonna reckless dodge that. So
Uncanny
or
dodge.
uncanny
you mean.
dodge.
14.
So that would be
Cut that in
Uh,
half.
that's
That's
12,
24
that's
becomes a
12.
12.
and then there's 22.
For a total of
I am
34.
For 34.
I am
Unconscious.
unconscious. I'm dead. Not dead, but I'm like unconscious. Unconscious. Sorry.
And you've got
So-
multiple people within range to heal you on their turn.
Yes. I just like how this is hilarious. It's just like I get like yeeted across, and then like I kind of just like place plant into the dirt. Then Dirt's magic his butt over here, heals the cleric, makes a funny joke. I'm laughing hysterically, or not laughing, like chuckling, in the dirt. And then like this guy comes up, tries to hit me. I like just kind of dodge, and then I'm like, I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah, he just punches you in the dirt. So there's a nice little crater where you're at. You kind of got Yamcha'd, if you know anything about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
I don't. My match is not fun.
is the thing. Such is the way of D&D.
Oh, actually, I think it's my first time being unconscious.
So, all right. That
Yeah.
is that ogre's turn.
Well, at least
Well, her spiritual weapon, which is still up, is going to attack said ogre.
Yeah, you just
If
watched
I
the
could-
freaking Julia kind of get the same treatment you got not that long ago. Right next to you.
I mean, I mean, the only difference is that I started
Natural
laughing.
20.
Yes! Round of applause,
Yes!
everybody.
Well, thank
Much
you.
Very
applauses.
nice.
Much applauses. Here. Let me get here.
For shit damage again. I rolled another one.
Oh, shit.
Good. It's good.
You know
So
what? It's like, dude, I'm going to institute the rule that I used to institute when I DM in person with my friends. I'm going to institute that here. If you get a natural 1 on a natural 20, I'll allow you to roll it again. Because just getting a natural 1, getting minimum damage on a natural 20 fucking sucks. So,
It does. Okay, I rolled a 3. So, do you do base damage doubled plus modifier or the whole thing doubled?
no, the whole thing doubled.
So 16 points of damage.
All right.
Nice. That's good.
Awesome.
I'm dead.
For her
God.
action, she's not getting up. She's just gonna sit. She's tired. Not worth it. She actually no, it probably is.
It's like, there is a
No,
bunch of melee people near you. You might want to get up.
Yeah, maybe. Don't want to be a tripping hazard. She is going to stand up, and there is kind of like a glow that emanates off of her and kind of goes around her for 30 feet. And Julia, you are getting 30 hit points. Durin? Yes,
Yep.
you're
30 hit
getting
points.
15.
Excellent.
As she uses her channel divinity.
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so I'm guessing I'm awake now.
Yeah, you
Yes,
are
you
awake.
are.
You're still prone, but you are awake.
I might like notice that she's the one who did it and kind of like give her like a, like maybe just like
Thumbs
a.
A bloody
I'm
thumbs
still, like,
up. A bloody thumbs
Yeah.
up.
I kind of like give you like a whatever
Yeah.
sign language equivalent of it while I'm basically face planting the dirt.
Yeah. Did we hear your pup make sad noises as it got hit?
Yeah. He's. I think that. Well, no, because he didn't. I don't think the dog got hit. I think it was just
think the dog
Julia
would-
Kai that got thrown. That was it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, my puppy would probably be
we're-
like knowing that probably my puppy would made like a noise about like me getting hit.
Oh, he would still have movement, and I think after you got thrown. So, do you want to move him?
Oh,
It hasn't
yes.
taken her turn yet.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's right. She hasn't taken her turn yet. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
As my bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level, so I'm going to roll it manually. 84 plus that. Julia Kai, you are getting this healing.
Oh my goodness, this is
You're getting
This is
14
what clerics are
points of
for,
healing.
Julia Kai.
Exactly.
where my life has been. Oh, good. A lot of
Um,
my character's life would have been fixed if there was actually a real clerical medicine.
Oh, jeez, I have to
And-
refresh because my freaking roll 20 is doing weird shit. All right, okay, there it goes.
Oh boy.
There we go.
On top of that, because of that, I get 5 hit points back.
Sweet.
That's
For
nice.
reasons. And that is
Actually,
my turn.
bloody thumbs up.
All right.
All
Who
right.
is next?
I'm gonna do a bunch
Over
of
number-
healing one turn, and that's it.
All right.
Clerics can do it almost endlessly.
All right. So this ogre, after getting blasted back into the fire, is going to be very angry. He is going to like stomp his way over here to flank with his buddy over here,
Oh god.
and he is going
Sandwich.
to make an attack because Scree is in the air.
Yep.
And
Yep.
he can't really do anything against Scree except for maybe throw a rock at him.
Throw a rock at me.
Yeah.
It worked out so well for the last guy.
Yeah. What you guys notice though is he's after seeing well, no, cause I already rolled for him to not be able to see through the wall, so he wouldn't be able to see through the firewall. So yeah, actually he would throw a rock at Scree. All right, here we go for the rock throw. That is okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Oh my God, a natural 1. Holy shit.
Oh.
Yeah, he misses you entirely.
That's not how you throw a rock.
All right.
Sorry, what I used like he like.
Oh, by the way, because he reckless attacked.
Advantage.
Yeah, you guys get advantage on the that one ogre that beat the shit out of Julia guy.
Awesome.
Okay, I just when you said he stomped his way over here, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna imagine like a petulant child.
Yeah, he's mad because he got pushed into the fire, so he's not happy.
During
all right.
have Sentinel.
So that is the end of his turn. Who's next?
Not.
Yeah, it's the
Unfortunate.
emissary's turn. All right, he's going to
Yes.
bonus action Misty Step his way
Oh,
through
boy.
the
Counter
fire
spell?
and stop right there.
Alright.
Yeah, I can see him, but he's not in my range because I'm way too high.
No, I do plan on taking it. I just have not taken it yet.
All right,
All
so
good.
that is his move. He misty steps through the wall of fire over here, and then he is going to cast a spell. One moment.
Is it Misty Step a leveled spell?
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, Misty Step is a leveled spell
Unless
getting
it's a feature.
ability.
Well, let me double check.
That's why I wasn't able to use a level spell to heal her. I had to use my lay on hands instead.
Oh.
It's the
So
same
he
reason
would
I
have to
don't
cast a cantrip. So, all right, yeah, he'll cast a cantrip then.
Otherwise, most of my terms would be fireball healing word.
He is going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I have to pull up the spell so I can look at it. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's a cantrip. All right, so that is. I have to make a spell attack. Okay, here we go. That is, he gets a +7 to that, so I'm gonna roll this. Like I said, don't pay attention to where it says unarmed attack, unarmed strike. It's just a +7. I'm just using the +7, just so you guys know.
Look behind the man behind the curtain.
Okay, so that is the whatever it says on the thing. I didn't see it. Okay, 22 to hit on that would be Scree. I'll say Scree because he can't see Rosencrantz, so he can see you flying though.
Yep.
Yes,
When
but now I know that they have a caster and I can see him.
So he hits you with a Ray of Frost with a 22. So
Okay.
that is, it's piddly damage, but it's something.
Hey, it could make me drop concentration. Maybe.
Yeah. So that is 1d8.
Force another shot.
1d8. No, that's 1d10. That's not 1d8. Okay. There we go. That is 3 plus. I think that's 3. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I have the math on this right. All right, so he has a +7 to his spell attack, so that wouldn't add +7 to his damage, would it?
He has a feature that lets him add his ability modifier to his spells.
No, he doesn't. So that would just be 3 damage.
Cool.
Yeah, to those watching, this shows how often that I play spellcasters. I don't really play ranged characters or spell characters. I usually play just melee, like rogue, fighter, monk, stuff like that. I don't generally play spellcasters or ranged characters, so I have to ask my fellow players on some rules. So don't be hating on me, though. Don't be hating on me.
Cool. That
He's learning.
technically does damage, I guess.
Say it again.
That technically does damage, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to roll a concentration. You only have to beat a 10.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I beat a 10. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Barely,
12.
but I did.
All right, so you
I have
maintain
advantage on
concentration.
those, so.
Sweet. All right,
Not
that
that I need
is
concentration on it anymore, but.
Huh?
Not that I need concentration on it anymore, but.
Right. So, all right, who's next?
Makes it Jaliakai's turn.
Jaliakai, you're up.
To win.
Well, I'm gonna get up. Maybe kind of like flick off the. If I have any blood on me or whatever, just kind of flick it off. And
Yeah.
then I'll maybe kind of glance over, or I probably know that my puppy's there, right? And I imagine like way if we fought things is like unless I call you, don't really move. So I'll like make this weird you can't really hear it noise, but definitely he can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
and then so my puppy it's gonna go right here.
Alrighty.
So he's basically like, as soon as he makes that noise, he's like basically like that weird zoomy going. And I'll kind of just like maybe like that.
So the ogre would take an attack of opportunity once he had the dog left melee.
Oh.
So I will roll that real quick.
We heard
It's just a
better.
regular unarmed attack.
Oh, I gotta look at my puppy's AC.
16 to hit on your dog.
Meets beats.
All right, so that will be, double check the damage on unarmed attack, 4d6 plus 7. Oh, come on, stop it. Oh my god, okay. Okay, here we go. Now I can actually roll it. Freaking, my web pages are doing weird shit. Alright. Alright, that is 6 plus 7. I rolled really poorly.
So 13?
Yep, 13 damage to your dog.
Okay, let me calculate the damage here. Okay, so I'm kind of imagining as he like hits it, as my puppy's like moving, he kind of does that weird, almost kind of, God, I can't believe I imagine. Hey, this like kind of sad, like first like few steps after like kind of like that wherever the person hit, kind of like a little limping in a funny way,
Yeah.
and then kind of like speeds back up because it's kind of still like a slight limp, but it's rushing to me.
Yeah, I literally rolled 2 1s and 2 2s. So, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like stutters a little bit after it gets hit, but then it kind of just rushes back.
Yeah.
Maybe it makes like that yelp.
Yeah.
Once it gets hit.
All right. That is that was the
My
attack of opportunity. So continue your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to try to get out of the. I'm going to move up here, so I'm not in the flanking zone.
They can't flank through 2 people. You're not being flanked anyways.
No. Okay, so I'm going to stay here then. I'm going to focus on the red guy.
Alrighty.
So, okay, so my puppy is going to, since it's going to do this normal growl thing. So whatever next time it hits, it does advantage and then attack. My bite attack. Does that hit? 13?
13 does indeed hit.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, no. Whoa. I was thinking about the emissary. Don't mind me. He's got the low AC. Not the. Yeah. Okay. No, that would not hit.
Okay.
He's got a 15 AC. So yeah, you're.
Yeah, we'll just say that the puppy is still kind of panting or whatever. So you gave me advantage. I'm going to arm blade it.
Okay.
Come on. Advantage. It's 26 hit.
26 does indeed hit.
Nice. So here's the damage here. And since I had advantage, here's my sneak attack. Just make sure you add a +1 to the sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 7 and 17. And then I'm going to fake cutter. 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Nice. Here's this. Here is the D6. There we go. And then I can one last attack.
Yep.
Fake cutter again. Does 18 hit?
18 does indeed hit.
Nice. Here's the damage. And here's the D6. I'm gonna just do it where I basically take advantage of the extra D6. There we go.
All right.
There you go.
How much? There you go. That's all I can do.
All right.
I wonder how much total that was. I just...
Are you standing up?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I would made like that weird a weird like whistle noise without where it didn't. You can't really hear it, but the puppy heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cute puppy.
All right. That is Jalikai's turn. Who's next?
That makes it Shahari's turn.
All right. Shahari, you're up.
And She's going to shoot. She's going to shoot Ogre Red with her longbow.
All right.
She has advantage because she was hiding. Then she has Elven Accuracy, so she gets to try again. Look at that. There's a natural 20.
Nice.
Huzzah.
All right, round of applause for that natural 20. Nice.
So that is 27 times 2 is 54,
Yep.
which I'm pretty sure kills that guy.
Yes, it does. How does Shahari want to do this? This is the second ogre she's killed.
She just pops out. No, it's only the first ogre.
Wait, didn't she kill the other one?
No, the other one got incinerated.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember, yeah.
She did crit the other one,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
she didn't actually kill him.
Yeah. So how does Shahari want to kill this ogre?
She pops out from behind the tree, bow drawn, lets the arrow fly. The ogre's over there wailing and flailing, and like as he's like going up with a roar, it's gonna go like straight through his open mouth up into the top of his head.
Nice. All right, yeah, that one is dead.
And then she's going to bonus action hide.
Sweet. All right. So, oh, wait. No. I don't think Shahari would have killed this one.
No?
Wait, no, she would have because Vanya didn't hit this guy with her blade.
Yes.
So that effect wouldn't have happened. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't hit anybody with the sword yet.
Yeah, okay. All right. Never mind
Alright.
then, yeah, that would be...
Civilian's turn.
Yes. So she is officially out of the map, and she is no longer part of this combat.
And she is running for her life, not paying attention back, so I finally can do that.
Alright, so that is Rosencrantz's turn.
Okay, once again, I now know there's a caster there, so I'm going to be watching his ass. My first thing, though, is... Okay, time to tell things to kindly fuck off. We are going to be using a 4th level Circle of Scarlet.
Alright.
This one is going to be a Constitution, but because it is blood magic, they are trying to get a 19 now.
Alright. Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yes, con saving. And it is a 15-foot radius, so it's going to hit the Emissary and the Blue Ogre.
Alright, so the ogre will do his first. He gets a +4. So...
Also, I am using very specifically a 2 of my
7.
careful spells to not hit any of our friends.
Alright. So the ogre got a 7. The emissary gets a... He only gets a +2. Uh, 11 +2.
So
Pretty sure they
13.
both fail.
Yeah, 13.
Okay. So, first we're going to roll my d8. So that's 21 plus the 2 from my necrotic perks is 23. And now I need the both of them to roll 4 of their own hit dice.
You said how much again?
23 necrotic right now.
Okay.
Pretty sure the ogre's dead anyways.
Yeah, what's the... Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, that's...
The emissary needs to roll his hit dice.
So for him, I think he gets 4... I think he gets 4? D8? So he needs to roll How many of his hit dice?
It's 4.
Oh
Or,
yeah,
let me
he gets 4d8 anyway, so. So all right, so 4d8. That is 20.
Okay, so he's taking another additional 20 necrotic, unless you want to also add the +2 to that. But that's up to you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so that's an extra 22 necrotic for him. What I was meaning to ask about, when I gain 10 hit points from multiple sources, specifically on one turn, do they all coalesce, or
Nope.
does it just have to be the bigger one?
Usually it's
I'm not sure.
Usually it's the first one, because nothing stacks, so it's the first one that you get is your temporary hit points. And
But
then
you're
everything else after that
with-
doesn't matter.
but you're able to replace it with subsequent effects if the bigger one, if one later is bigger.
Okay, if we're just doing the biggest one of that, then I gained 10 HP from that.
Okay, that works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Alright.
temp HP.
Alright, so now I'm up there. I'm above 100 hit points, which is woo, fun. Gonna dance over to 60 feet above Durin for a second. Throw you a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And then
And what do you do to throw your bardic inspiration to me?
it's once again the blood dance, maybe a blown kiss. Granted, you're hardly seeing it, but
That's true.
don't die. I'll be disappointed. Now,
Alright.
for the record, that's 10 there. I still have 50 feet of movement. I'm very specifically going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I think it's roughly down to 45 feet above the ground where this fucker can't see me, but I can still see him.
Say it again.
I was talking about because how Durin's light works right now is a sphere.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's roughly like, if I'm here at 45 feet, I can still see him and he can't see me.
Okay.
I'm basically just being in counterspelling range.
Oh, okay.
And that will be the end of Rosencrantz's turn.
Alrighty. Make it
And also
squeeze.
just finishing blow, that 100% was you just see all the blood yeeted out of the fucking ogre's body.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So that makes it Scree's turn. The
Alright.
emissary needs to make a charisma save.
Alright. He gets a plus. Oh yeah, because he's a sorcerer. Yeah. He has a +7 to this. So, let me see. That is a natural 20.
Alright, fine. It's not bad. And for my action. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to cast Scorching Ray
Alright.
at the emissary. Alright. 28's probably going to hit him for the first one, and I get 5 raised. 5th level. Sorry, 3. I get 6 rays.
All right.
1, 2, 3. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Looks like the lowest is a 16, so I assume those all hit.
Yeah, those would all hit because his AC is only a 13. So.
All right. So I.
Oh wait. Oh. Wait. Okay. Okay. I forget. How does mage armor work?
It just increases your AC by 3, I think.
So 13 plus 3, that would be
16.
So yeah, it meets beats anyway. So.
Before he went into battle.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would I know I would have done that because that's like one thing that I was like drilled into my head. If you have mage armor, you always cast it at the beginning.
You wake up and you cast mage armor.
Yeah.
It lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah.
All right, cool. He takes 43 fire damage.
Oh shit. What does that put him at? Okay, he's still alive.
Not long.
Yeah, no, not for long.
Considering I think I'm next.
All
no,
right.
we've still got one.
Back up a little bit. Ogre number orange.
Yeah, let me check something here.
Oh.
Okay. He can make it here. Alright.
Sorry.
Nope, I gotta hit this again. Okay. Yeah. Boom. He can make it here. Okay. He's gonna come over and he is going to headbutt Durin. He's going to do a multi-attack. Huh?
I'm like, he's gonna try.
He's going to do a multi-attack. Alright. So that's going to be... Boom. Oh, that's going to be a 16 to hit. Son of a bitch. Okay, so he misses the headbutt, so we're going to do the... This is the unarmed strike. That's a 23 to hit.
That one hits.
Alright. So on the unarmed strike, that is, alright, 46 plus 7. That's 11 plus 7 for damage.
So 18. Okay.
Alright, yeah, that will be his turn.
All right, top of the round. Durin.
Okay. So I wanted to get over there. I don't want to leave them with this person in melee with them all by themselves, though. Okay.
I think you can walk around.
I could, but I want to remain the target of the ogre's attacks rather than the others.
We'll be fine.
Yep, it'll be fine.
Vanya's next. Because the next one is dead.
And once again, as we've covered,
Like, everybody's going before the ogre.
That is true.
You got this.
Harry is
Do
also going before that ogre.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
So without leaving the ogre's attack range, I'm just circling around it to get to the caster That way I
Alright.
don't trigger an attack of opportunity.
Alright.
And I'm going to take swings on him.
Alright, go for it. Yeah, that one hits, definitely. That one hits.
So 35 two times in a row. Okay, let's see what the elemental damage that he gets hit with is. So 1 means it's going to be fire damage. Okay. So that's the fire damage.
Alright.
That's the damage from the maul itself. And then I'm going to drop a 3rd level smite into it.
Alright. By the way, you don't even have to, just so you know he's dead. So,
Oh,
how do you want to do this?
oh. Well, the thing is, I already said I was adding it, so it's in there.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just literally like swing up with the mace so that he's like in the air, and then smash him down into the ground, like flattening his chest.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
I kind of wish that you had yeeted him up like 45 feet.
So he is a pancake
Yeah,
at my feet.
he is very, very dead. Okay. Alright.
And I'm going to
Oh,
turn
sorry,
to
go
the ogre and go, "You're next."
Right. Alright. Vanya, you're up.
Woo! Oh, this is gonna be fun. You know what? Fuck it. She's gonna try her sword.
Alright.
Oh, this. I got this.
I got this.
And I'm going to use my inspiration. If I can spell.
I mean, you
15
beat his AC anyway. His AC, well, me
Oh, did I?
Yeah, his AC is only a 15.
Oh, fuck that. I'm saving my thing. So we get 1d8
It's not going to be alive much longer anyway, so.
and the 1d10. 14 points of damage.
Alright.
What would happen?
What is that put him at?
172.
Alright.
How's your spirit weapon doing?
It's there. It's going to scoot over here because I can't move it now. And it too is going to hit.
Alright.
Do it.
Oh, that was almost another natural 20. But that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, max damage for 13 points.
Nice.
Alright, that
That
puts
was
it
when hit
within
with the long sword.
Yeah. Because you hit with the longsword, that actually puts him within the threshold for an instant kill. So, Vanya, how do you want to do this?
Uh-huh. Oh, fuck
Doesn't he have
yeah.
to make a con save first?
He's gonna fail, I think. I'm fairly certain.
Is
But
that,
I'm gonna try
yeah,
it.
Slayer's Call.
Yeah, let me go ahead and
It's only
roll.
a 15.
Yeah. So let me see here. We'll roll for the con save. Yeah, no, he failed.
Fuck yeah. She has like stood up from prone. This wave of magical energy has gone out of her. The Durin has gone around, everybody's gone up, and she just like looks at this thing like, I am sick and tired of this shit right now. She just stabs it like slowly through its heart and then pulls it out fast.
Yeah, and as he drops, you see this like wave of energy go from the ogre and into the blade. And
I just look at you over its fallen corpse and go, "It's a good sword, isn't it?"
It's not bad. For magic.
Oh,
So you
goodness.
guys are now officially out of combat.
Woo!
I kind of imagine my character's like still like that weird, like like the weird, like the aftermath of like usually having a good laugh.
So
what
real quick,
percentage do we need to roll for Blight?
Oh yeah, we got roll for blight.
yeah, you have to. For those of you who did a melee, I would like you guys to roll a percentile die, and you have to. If you are within 5, like if you get under 5%, then you are blighted.
Okay.
So it's D100.
Yep.
D100. Yep.
Okay, I am good.
Turn it good.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah.
What about your dog?
Oh.
Yeah, your dog
Oh.
has to roll as well.
Oh my god! If something happens to my dog.
Well, remember,
No.
Dog's
That
fine.
was close.
within the first 24 hours, there are things that can be done.
Yeah.
This is true.
There's
It's
even a
just,
Grey Warden here who can do them.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I got make sure my puppy's all fine. But
Yep.
I don't want to shoot these
All right.
mine.
So none of you are blighted. Good.
Yay!
Also, just for the shits and giggles, y'all just see Rosencrantz coming down in like random little skips.
I was imagine Mary Poppins.
And go, I think we might want to move someplace a little bit off from this battleground
Yeah, because it is nighttime. So
to not be surrounded by blight when we rest.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea. Does anybody need healing?
The buzzsaw gave me a bit of a whack.
I'll
Okay.
flick a. I'll it's kind of like when you say that, I just kind of just like do like a raise in my hand, and then kind of like looks my puppy and maybe like, and then kind of points to him too.
Right. Okay.
I'm at the range where I could sleep it off, but I
You know
am.
what, I'd rather us have a bit of healing before we go to bed. And then she is going to clap her hands together, mutter a little thing under her breath, and this bluish pale light kind of emits around her, and everybody, wow, shit, gets 15 points of healing.
Nice. It's pretty good. Hey, let me say hello to my puppy. Like as that happens, like you can maybe see my puppy, like maybe like a, like we're seeing something new. It's like grr or whatever, kind of like.
And
So, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
when we start setting up our new camp, I am also going to cast Prayer of Healing. So everyone would also end up getting an additional 15 on top of that.
Okay.
Okay.
And the way that I end up casting it is I pull out my lute again, and I'm just like riffing, and it
Wait.
sounds like water and rain. It's not. I'm not even saying words. I'm just vocalizing.
Oh, nice.
Prayer of healing or ritual spell?
No.
No, unfortunately. It is also a
Vanya-
paladin-only spell, if I remember correctly.
No, I have it too.
Okay, so
But-
paladin and cleric.
You know, a religious.
All
If
right.
it was a ritual spell, Scree doesn't care. He could still learn it.
So, it was
As
Scree,
you-
to tell you real quick, you would notice, because of like how this battle took place, that the Darkspawn are getting stronger. And you as a Grey Warden, you would know this, that this means that the Blight has progressed, and the Darkspawn are now stronger. Because the Blight is further progressing across the land.
Yep.
So that means that that the Darkspawn threat, the Blight itself, is encroaching further north. If you could pull up the world map, of Ferelden, essentially. that means that the blight has reached at least up to here,
Oh god.
Okay.
encroaching upon like the upon Red Cliff, and stuff like that, encroaching further north.
Fun.
Yeah. Shoot, I had a question and I lost it because of the discussion of the plate.
Oh, sorry about that.
That is totally fine.
Hmm.
I will see if I can remember it.
So, like, while he's trying to remember, does any of
no,
you have anything that you want to do, like, before you take your long rest?
Before leaving, I would have looked at the emissary's body to see if I could find anything on it that was useful.
You don't really find anything useful on him except for a beat up old staff that he was using to cast his spells. Like, basically it's a spell focus. The Darkspawn generally don't have much of anything on them. Because most of the time it's either when they turn into a Darkspawn, they generally lose it within the Deep Road somewhere, or it just gets destroyed during their transformation somehow. So
That's fine. It's just when you're dealing with something that at least has some level of intelligence,
you
never know.
Right. So, all right. Is there anything that you guys would like to do before you take your long rest?
I mean,
Yeah.
my character's probably gonna crack a joke about becoming a pancake.
Huh. Well, actually, I do have a question for you, because this is the first time both you and Vanya had a brush with death. How do you guys take that? How does your character take the fact that they had their very first close brush with death?
I mean, I dance to death every freaking day, and then this,
Well, you
I'm
nearly
probably doing-
died. This is the first time that you've nearly died, essentially.
I would have a very humorous way of viewing it.
Right.
So I'll be like more just like, aha, it's actually kind of funny.
Kind of like, like, are you talking like kind of covering up the fear with jokes, or
No, like actually, she kind of used it humorously.
Oh, okay.
The dark humor, military humor.
Ah, okay. All right, how about you, Vanya?
Have very dark humor, so I had to like. It's funny if it's.
To be fair, even crows probably could be seen as basically Antiva's military at this point. So.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So how about you, Vanya? How would your character view this brush with death?
She really doesn't fear it. It's kind of in her own nature to be like on the line of death and life. It's really part of her nature to be one with death and one with life. So realistically, she kind of sees it as an opportunity to have spoken with death itself.
Right. Okay.
So,
All
but
right.
I will say, as Jurin pulled out his lute and started, casting that prayer of healing, Vanya quietly pulled out her own instrument and started playing along.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, and you would know that this is not a normal way to cast this spell at all. This is bizarre.
And he's not even a bard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like she also understands the power of music, which is probably why she has her own instrument.
Yeah.
And so her instrument is a hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, nice. That is
Yes.
awesome. That is awesome.
I love it so much.
That is awesome. I love it.
Yes.
All right.
But she's doing it very slow, methodical to match what Durin is doing.
All right. What about you, Scree? What is your character doing before going down for the night?
Studying his book. He doesn't really sleep, so.
Right. Yeah, I know. I was just that's
She's
why I
just-
was asking, like, what your character would be doing during this time.
He's just gonna study his book that seems to have appeared out of nowhere, and that's what he does.
All right.
Hmm.
So, what about Shahari? What would Shahari be doing?
Well, if it's her watch, she'll keep watch. Otherwise, she's gonna go to sleep.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, do you guys want to take set up a watch for the night?
We also have all the NPCs from the camp. So...
Yeah, they're there too. But they're like I said, they're there for like kind of like mechanical reasons. For like if you guys have need of like information for certain things or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more just pointing out we're not the only ones who
Right, obviously, yeah.
would be around. So if people were on watch, they would be able to talk to these people.
Exactly. So who would would there be a watch and who would like probably take first watch?
Kriya's on all the watches.
Well, yeah,
mean,
of course.
I think
'cause you don't
maybe
really
I would
sleep.
be first.
Okay,
I would
so
be
you'd be
first.
up with Scree then. All right, the two of you.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm kind of like, it's kind of cleaning the puppy and my clothes and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Some
because they are
blood.
definitely covered in blood because you got
Yeah.
smashed. Anyway.
And blood stains. You gotta get that out of there quickly.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna walk around smelling like blood. Like I am.
Clean it with prestidigitation.
Oh well. You mean you kind of knows me doing that, and then you just kind of just do it and kind of like.
Alright. Well, since it is
Yeah,
almost
thanks.
8:30 and we do have the other campaign to get to, I will say that we will leave it off on this this long rest. We can pick it up tomorrow, and we can get some, find out what happens tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next Tuesday. Anyway. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid out.
So it is okay for us to hit long rest at this point?
Yes, you guys do have a long rest.
Excellent.
Nice. I mean, now I know it's more like military humor. I can actually do better with that one.
All right. Who is screaming
There you
at
go.
the moment? Who do I want to raid? Actually,
Right.
Nutmeg.
I still
Yep.
need to talk about
Is
it.
there
Yeah.
anybody that you know that's doing that we could possibly raid? I would like to raid somebody new today, if I can.
Well, we're currently playing Dragon Age, actually.
Okay, cool. All right. Send
you know,
me
because-
send me in a DM the name of the person to raid, and I will raid them.
I will message you that right now. There's the link.
All right. So, right. Slash raid.
Cool.
If it doesn't
See
work, let
everybody.
me change the settings.
Hmm.
I think that is. I think I typed it right. Let me double check. I think I did indeed. All right. Yep, the raid has been created.
Huzzah!
Let's host for breakfast.
All right.
We'll see everybody later.
All right, say
Alright.
goodbye, everybody, to all the wonderful viewers who will be probably watching this on YouTube later.
Bye.
Later.
And be sane.
All right.
Awesome. I
Yeah.
There we go.
also,
So that's your character?
yeah.
Oh, she looks so cool.
Yeah, that's kind of her armor. I have so much information on her, probably too much at this point. It's fine. And then this was a song she was doing
Oh.
because it's me.
Oh, well, let me just wait for this ad. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
And because you probably didn't see it before, this was her full armor. stuff.
Oh, that's so
things.
cool.
I wonder why I'm not getting any audio from the stream. I can't hear the person talking or anything.
Oh no. Hold on.
I love the music, by the way.
Oh no. Mav. I'll message him.
Hmm.
Okay, nope. I was actually in the middle of a phone call, so sorry.
Mention how
Thank you
Mike
for the
Oh,
had
you-
guys.
songs.
They were in the
And
middle of a
also the
phone
menu
call.
kind of mutes everything.
Awesome.
But we are actually
You guys
in the
go have
middle
fun at your
of
game.
going back
Okay.
to here.
I'll talk to you later.
The music video you sent was really cool.
Awesome.
I'll continue to listen to it once we're done with the session.
Of course.